Morning. I didn't make any more, or I didn't film any more footage yesterday of us leaving the consignee in San Antonio because there really wasn't much to film. I mean, we got unloaded around 2:30 and I just drove 30 miles up to the TA in New Brunswick, Texas, and parked. So there's no point in filming that. But this morning, I've already driven 78 miles to Shiner, Texas, to the Spitzel Brewery in Shiner, Texas. We're waiting on a phone call from this place to tell me what dock to go into. And that's when the fun starts, because my truck is super heavy when it's empty, so it's really hard for me to make my weights when I have a heavy load. And this, like, if anybody that's been a driver for a while knows that beer loads are heavy. So I don't know if I can even pull this load, because if it's over 80,000 pounds, then I'm going to have to come back here and lose the load, because they won't take any skids off. They either tell you to run it how it is or don't run it at all. So if I'm over my 80,000 pound max, then I'm going to come back here and have them take the load off my trailer. And then my company's going to have to find me a load to get me back to Ohio, which shouldn't be that hard. I am in Texas. There's all kinds of loads down here in Texas, but it's just a hassle, which is why I've been telling my company to put me in a lighter truck, because right now my truck is the heaviest truck in our fleet. I'm like 37,000 pounds empty. But maybe I'll get lucky and this load won't be 44,000 pounds like it's supposed to be. And with that being said, I'll get back on here with you guys as soon as we get a dock door. Just like that, we are in our dock. So they don't take very long to get you loaded here, so we'll be loaded in about 15-20 minutes, and then we will head to a pilot, scale this load, and find out what our weights are. I'll get back to you then. Hey guys, I just want to jump on here real quick and talk to you. We'll talk to some of the new drivers. If you are sitting in a dock and they give you the green light or let you know that you are loaded, you're ready to go, don't take forever to get out of the dock, because there's probably other drivers waiting to get in that dock. Pull up, close your doors, do your paperwork, get your paperwork, whatever you need to do, and then get on the road. Don't sit there talking on the phone to your girlfriend or your buddy, or pick at your nails. You know, don't lollygag in the docks, because you're going to piss somebody off, and then there's going to be a confrontation. You're going to get your feelings hurt, because nowadays that's the thing to do, is get your feelings hurt and cry about it. But get out of the dock. You know, go park on the side somewhere and do whatever you need to do. I mean, it's just courtesy, because other drivers want to make money. You know, we want to get in the dock, get loaded, secure our load, close our doors, and then hit the road and start making money. We don't want to sit waiting for you to get out of the dock because you're talking to Mary Jane about so-and-so who slept with so-and-so last week. You know, use some common sense. And I know common sense ain't a thing that people like to use anymore, but when you're out here, man, you gotta have some common sense, common courtesy, and that seems to be the problem with today's drivers. You know, they'll cut you off because they want to get in front of you and then slow down because there's a cop up ahead. Or they want to go around you real quick and then cut in front of you because their exit's coming up. You know, did it really want to kill you to stay behind you an extra 30 seconds so you can hit your exit? I mean, it's common sense, man. But with that being said, don't sit in the docks longer than you have to, because you're holding up the process. And that's all I got to say on that.
In 400 feet, arrive at Pilot Flying J on the right. on US 77.
First way or relay?
First way,
Track the number.
153.
One 153.
Yep.
Thank you. The case can see you inside.
Alright, let the fun begin. I am over my gross weight by 1,100 pounds. My steer axles is 11,900. Drive axles at 33,060 pounds. Trailer axle is 36,140. Gross weight is 81,100. So I gotta wait till my company figures out what they want to do, because I'm not running illegal no more. I'm putting my CDL at risk, They know my truck is heavy, and they don't want to put me in a lighter truck for some reason to do this reefer stuff. So now I sit and wait for the higher ups to decide what they're going to do. Bad thing is I don't get paid for sitting here and waiting. I'm losing money because I can't run. And this isn't the first time we've had this problem, but ain't no sense of crying about it. I mean, it is what it is, but it's just aggravating that they knew that I got a heavy truck and they want to keep me on this reefer stuff. So anyways, the ball's in their court. They got to make a decision what they're going to do. They got to contact the shipper, in which the last I heard, they won't take any weight off the load. You either take the load as it is or you lose the whole load. So I might be taking this load back and they can have it back, and I'll find somewhere else to pick up a load at maybe. But I'll let you know what's going on later. The boss called. I'm heading back to the shipper, and they're supposed to cut a pallet off the load. So let's head back to Shiner, Texas, and get yelled at by the shipper because I'm overweight. That's usually how they do things. The driver's always the one getting yelled at, disrespected, but let's head out and get this stuff done. We are back at, what's this place called? Spitzel Brewery in Shiner, Texas. Just waiting for them to call me and tell me what dock door to get in so I can have some of this stuff taken off my trailer. I mean, I know this is part of trucking and all, but this shit's just getting old. This is an every week thing when I run this reefer. I don't know why it's such a big deal for my company just to put me in a lighter truck when they know they're going to keep me on this reefer stuff. But like I've always said, the shipper's making money because their products are being shipped. My company's making money. Hold on a second.
Hey, you got your weight ticket?
Yes.
Where you heavy at?
All over. I'm over my max. I'm at 81,100 pounds.
The most?
Oh my.
Oh, your rears.
Yep.
So you're fine in the front.
Yep. In the drive, since the trailer's heavy, and then I'm over my gross weight.
Where you going?
Perrysburg, Ohio.
Ohio.
Yep.
So they just got to take one off and okay.
Right.
36. All right.
Hey, thank you. Well, I don't know who that guy is, but hopefully he can figure out what the heck's going on. But want to know where I'm heavy at. All over, buddy. I'm over my max. Shit. But anyways, man, I'm not going to get on here and complain. I'm aggravated. Not making no money sitting here, but I'll get back on here with you guys when we get headed back to the scale.
Biggest fight on the hill in the early days. Got the chill deep inside. Sounding gun on the run through the endless gray. On the
the boss man and let him know that I'm good and I'm rolling. So let's get back on the road.
Turn right on I-10 West, then take the ramp ahead. Take the ramp ahead to I-10 West.